Aaron, how concerned were you with the 9 walks by the pitching staff and the 4 errors tonight?
Yeah, just not a real clean game for us. Obviously, a lot of free bases there. So, for the most part in the first half of the game, we're able to overcome them. Louis made a lot of big pitches when he needed to. We were able to get out of a lot of jams, and then, they made us pay on the last error there with the homer. But just not a great night for us.
Weaver, too, it was a very un-Luke-like outing from him. What did you see from him tonight?
Yeah, just a little off from the command standpoint. Usually he is, just fills up the strike zone. I thought his stuff was fine, actually good. Just looked like he was missing off the plate just a little bit. Not wildly missing, just probably trying to hit his spots and just a tick off.
And what about Gil? Where are you with him and where he is in his progression this season?
Yeah, obviously the first one in Miami wasn't great. 2 solid ones the next 2 times out. And again, it wasn't pretty tonight, but 5 innings of 2-run baseball. So he's making a lot of big pitches. He's not giving in, but we got to get him better. Because we know he's capable of a lot, right? When he's filling up the strike zone, and just really owning his delivery and just being better with the strikes. So, but that being said, he leaves as the pitcher record to go win a game. So he gave us a chance to win a game tonight, despite not being at his best, and we just couldn't finish it.
Peter and Max.
Aaron, what have you seen out of Doval since he's been here? And the last three, he's given up runs 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I mean, stuff's really good. Obviously, just again similar strike throwing. That next level of strike throwing that allows you to be really, really good and really, really sharp out there. So, he gives up. He gets the first guy and I thought looked really sharp when getting Rafaela, and then Hamilton hits the number that just beats him, just past him there. Then he lost Narvi, I think. So and Anthony gets to hit the other way against him. So just not quite as sharp as when he's at his best.
Max.
After the Rice triple in the 7th, any thinking to using one of your righties off the bench for Jazz there?
Did you want us to use him for Rice?
Well, you had Rosario on deck for
Yeah,
Rice.
no, I wasn't. I'm sorry, I wasn't going to use him for Jazz there. We were good with the matchup there with Mats. So no, I was gonna. I liked it with Rice and Jazz there. I was good with that.
Chris.
2 questions. Why? Just following up.
We liked the matchup with Mats. That's why. Yeah.
And then secondly, in the 2nd inning,
Yep.
Jazz throw, Rice throw. Were you fine with those throws, or are those 2 that they need to eat?
Oh no, I think Jazz has a chance. Heel did a good job getting the ball. I think Rice could have eaten it, but we were throwing through. But I thought Hamilton got a really good jump. So that's one of those. If you feel as a catcher, you can eat that ball without question. But I thought Jazz did the right thing, 'cause especially as good as Jazz's arm is, he gets a lot on that throw. I think we got a chance to turn that.
Anyone else?
Just to follow up on Rice's throw, that's just something that catchers learn with time, right? The internal clock about when to eat that ball, or
No, I mean, I think that can be. I mean, experience is always valuable, but that doesn't mean young catchers don't. In fact, sometimes they probably do out of caution, even more so. So that's one. If if you feel the jump, obviously it's an elite base runner too, and a base steal or elite speed in Hamilton. You see that jump there, you can eat. But we were play to go through with low on at third there.
Where do you think you are in your progression so far since coming back from injury?
Tú sabes, regresando, entendiendo que regresaste de la lesión, donde tú crees que te encuentras hoy en día, esta es tu 4ª salida, ¿verdad?
Sí.
En esa progresión, ¿cómo te has sentido?
Bueno, lo primordial es que estoy saludable, o sea, me he sentido saludable y tratando de dar lo mejor de mí.
Yeah, I mean, the most important thing is that, I feel healthy, and feel healthy and strong, and just trying to give the best I have right now. Yeah.
What do you think you need to do for the next start, the next step?
Entonces, para la próxima salida, el próximo paso, ¿qué tú dirías que son las cosas que tal vez tienes que ajustar para la próxima salida?
Bueno, me voy a sentar a ver los videos, el juego. Yo siempre analizo el juego después de tirar y veo lo que estaba haciendo mal para hacer ajustes.
Yeah, I wanna look at video, you know, just to see kind of review the outing and see what kind of things I need to adjust for the next one, and make sure I make those adjustments.
How would you evaluate it at this point? I mean, just tonight's start in general. Roger scores each and every inning, but kind of doing a good job working out of that.
¿Y cómo tú evaluarías la salida de hoy? Una salida que batallaste, tuviste muchos jugadores en posición anotadora, pero sin embargo pudiste aguantar el juego cerca.
Bueno, lo importante fue eso. Lo importante fue que le di la oportunidad al equipo de mantener el juego cerrado y que nos podamos ir arriba y ganar ese partido.
Yeah, that was really important there. You know, trafficking the bases. You know, give my team an opportunity to win this game. You know, so that was the main focus right there. Keep the game tight.
How do you think your outing went tonight?
Sabe, la salida de hoy. ¿Qué viste de la salida de hoy?
Pues nada, estaba tirando de una base por bola, tiré los picheos en la zona, me estaban haciendo swing, salió hit, y esas son cosas que no puedo controlar y, ¿qué te digo? Tratando de adaptarme al rol que tengo nuevo ahora y ejecutar.
Yeah, just, you know, attacking the zone, issue a walk there. I definitely, but yeah, just being aggressive, attacking the zone today. They were putting play, got a couple hits, and you know, it's part of the game. You know, things like that. You execute your pitch and let it go, but it's part of it. And just, you know, adjusting to the role here now. Yeah.
How do you work to adjust to this role?
¿Y cómo son algunas de las cosas que haces, verdad, para ajustarte a este rol nuevo? No sé, tal vez prepararte más temprano, o sea, cómo, tú sabes, porque es diferente a lo que tal vez estaba acostumbrado a antes.
Prepararme temprano y prepararme con tiempo y dar el 100% siempre, lo que ando, cada vez que entro ahí doy el 100%, a veces las cosas salen mal, a veces salen bien y eso son algo que son cosas que uno no puede controlar.
Just getting ready earlier, you know, preparing myself earlier to go into the game earlier, obviously. But at the end of the day, you know, I want to give the 100% out there on the field. You know, sometimes the ball bounces your way, and sometimes it doesn't.